think we're good. I think we're chilling. Okay, so today we're doing a little bit of a... Damn, I left my damn AirPod in my fucking pocket. We're gonna start off with lat raises today. Lat raises are great. And we're doing a little bit of shoulders. It's a shoulder day with some back in it. So let me grab some weights. We're gonna do a little bit of warm up before we just jump straight into shoulders because basically, let me tell you about my life, right? Last week, here's what happens. I ended up recording a video. I recorded a whole entire gym video and it's not released. And you're like, well, Cedric, what happened? You know, what really went down? I'll tell you what happened. I recorded and my audio quality just went to absolute hubble knocker. What does that word mean? I don't know. I feel like, hob knocker. What does that mean? I don't know, but I watched it on iCarly when I was little, so I feel like it's probably bad words. But no, I recorded an entire video. It was a good video too. I was yapping away in like the best manner. I'm the most like happy manner you can yap in, really. But it's gone. The audio footage, the audio, destroyed. Terrible. Worst audio I could ever have. So yeah, that kind of sucked, you know, because last week I recorded my video, I think the week before, I don't know when I recorded the last one, but I recorded it and I had it ready to upload on Wednesday. I had uploaded it on Wednesday and then it ended up being that I was like ready. I was going to have that video out by Saturday. And I went to go edit the video Thursday and well, what do I know? The audio is messed up. I can't use that. I can't record that. I can't post that. There's no me yapping. Me yapping is like one of the best parts of this video. Wouldn't you agree, person who's watching? But yeah. But I did. I took some time. I was like, all right, I need to reiterate here. And, people all around me. Isn't that kind of weird? But no, I was like, I need to reiterate. I need to focus back. I need to lock back in. I ended up recording some shorts. Editing some shorts and posting those instead. That felt pretty good. I actually ended up getting a good amount of views on those. I ended up getting like 5K views or so on one of my shorts, which is pretty dope. That's pretty sick. Now, how many likes? I didn't get a lot of likes on it, but the fact that people saw it was cool enough for me. Okay, I think for like a warm-up, that's pretty chill. That's a good warm-up. I'm gonna go a little bit heavier on these lat raises. I've been going a little bit heavier lately on my lifts in general. I recently lifted biceps yesterday. I did curls yesterday and I did like 50 to 55. No, 50 and 40s for drop sets. So it was pretty good. I've been pretty good at lifting heavy recently. So we're doing lat raises with probably 50s again. I think 50 for a lat raise is pretty chill. So we're gonna start there. So we got a 50 and we got a 35. So let's see how this first set goes. I'm gonna leave the hoodie on for the first set and take it off after this. It's kind of hot. It's a little hot in here, big man. I didn't like how I said that. I said that of, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna hit my set. That's it. I'm gonna wait like 10 seconds and maybe get like one more. We'll see. That's it. That's it. That's it. We're gonna call that it. Oh, that's right. I was thinking about how I get like a little sad or depressed for like 3 days. You know, some shit happens in my life, random life event happens. I can be sad for like 2 to 3 days. After that 2 to 3 days, like I usually just bounce back as you go back to being optimistic and I'm being fine. Cause like, I don't know, bad things happen and life moves on. It's kind of what I've learned as I grow older. It's not the end of the world, just because some shit went down. Actually, some shit going down is a pretty normal thing in life. And you learn to deal with it as you get older, especially. You kind of learn that the world doesn't revolve around you and nobody really gives a fuck. Okay. Let's hit this out again. That's it. That's why I got the 35s. We'll take 10. All right, that's it. Set's not going anymore. Yeah, but to elaborate on that thought a little bit more, it's like, I don't know, you can go from being like super sad and super upset about something, but I think what helps is not labeling it too much, or maybe it does help to label it to some degree, but like label the fact that you're sad or that you're upset, and then just like, it's okay, you know, like don't deny the fact that you're sad or deny the fact that you're upset. Just say, damn, I'm upset right now and it kind of sucks. And then just feel the feelings, you know. I think it really helps me personally, speaking from my own perspective, is that, you know, you feel sad, you feel upset. For me, if I get to just feel those feelings for, you know, a good 1 to 2, 3 days, and depending on how much the gravity of the situation requires, feel those feelings and don't deny them. You know, still get your work done that you need to get done. But, you know, if you have to give yourself like an hour, you know, 30 minutes in your day, if you find that 30 minutes, you find that time, give yourself that time, be sad, lock in on being sad. And then eventually, after like your time's up, like you have to move on and move forward, right? Yesterday, I'll give you an example. Right? Yesterday, I was really sad or upset about something. I gave myself like an hour to be sad and upset. And then after that, I ended up going to the gym. I hit my workout. I hit some biceps, triceps, a little bit of abs. And I found that during my workout, I felt significantly better just after having pushed through and got to my workout, right? And so, yeah, you know, it's okay to be sad, but give yourself the time to be sad. But after the time's up, like, you have to keep moving forward regardless of how sad you are. And eventually, the sadness will kind of catch up to the fact that we are moving forward. You know, it's catching to the fact that your body is moving out of where it was. I'm not a scientist. This is just my personal experience and how I felt and how I dealt with my own emotions, you know. The song is pretty good. I don't know what it is. It's called Heard You Called by Andre Flores. It's got a nice little indie vibe to it. I mess with it. I don't know if you mess with it, but I mess with it. Shout out Andre Flores. Hope he's doing well. Oh, let me take my hoodie off. Hold on. Hey, the trend phone. Alright, we're good now. Okay, this is my last lateral raise, and then we're going to move on to whatever is next. I wrote it down, so we'll look at it then. I'll take 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. That's it. That's all we got. All right, let's see what we got next, and then we'll move there. We'll teleport there. We'll just clip to the next scene. Okay, rear delt flies. I'll see you there. So we're gonna do a little bit of rear delt flies here. Let me find my attachment first. This is kind of not very cool though. If I did it like this, is that weird? If I did the rear delt flies from this angle, we're gonna do it for the VOD, right? Because for the video, because like this is I feel like this is the angle. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's chill. That's good for the rear delt flies. Okay, before I do my set though, I had a thought that I wanted to share, right? So I was thinking about how, like, why I go to the gym so much, right? I think sometimes, you know, because of childhood trauma or, you know, whatever, right? I think, you know, you have like this kind of like helpless feeling in the world sometimes where it's like, because there's a lot of things you don't control. Like you go watch the news and you see, you know, Trump doing this, China this, economy this, can't buy a house that, boomers doing this, BlackRock that. You know, you see all these things going on in the world, and there's like not much you could literally do about it. You know, you can go like protest, you can talk about it, you can talk about it on the internet, and like you can lobby, you can vote for your local and state government, and you know that will help in some way and will make some kind of change, right? But like a lot of times in those situations where there's like a lot of these, you know, cruel or atrocities going in the world, there's just like not a lot of control that I personally feel like I have, you know, and if you relate that to my own, you know, personal problems I have, it's like I don't have a lot of control over a lot of this, right? I think why I gained such a love or like for the gym is because like, wow, over here at the gym though, I feel like I have some kind of control or some kind of like, some kind of control over my environment. You know, I have control over like the intensity of the workout, what workout I'm doing, and nobody tells me anything, right? Like this is my space that I do my thing in. So I think maybe that's why I developed some kind of love for the gym, is because like here, this is me. This is all I got. This is what I can do. You know, I can feel confident because I do whatever the fuck I want here. You know what I'm saying? And that makes me feel some type of way. It makes me feel like I'm in control of something. You know, I'm in control of this physique that I made, this weight that I lift, and maybe that's why I think in some way I really like the gym, and a lot of other people like the gym, is because there's this place it's all up to you as to what you get out of the gym, right? What you put in is what you get out, and I think that's some kind of beautiful. That's some kind of beautiful, I might say. But let's hit the set. Let's skip this song first because this song is terrible. Holy crap. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to wear rear belts to do anything else here. We'll drop the weight a little bit.
With a lane of weather, that's nice. In the beach. I don't need to talk about it. It's the fly that nigga before I had food because I got children.
All right. Not getting any rear dell activation after that. Drop it to the 40.
But she keeps talking about I was checking what skip to work, so I just what keep this door. It's a bow, I make a pocket turn.
All right, I think that's it. I think that's all I got in that set. But also, it's the first set, so it feels a little weird, a little light, anyways. Yeah, but no thoughts had empty, really. What I was thinking, I thought it during the set, and then the set finished, and then I forgot what I was thinking. So now we're here talking about what I'm thinking and what I'm not thinking. And the thought that I have about that is that it's kind of stupid that I had the thought in the first place. Now, here's the thing, right? Let me tell you about the thing that I got to tell you about, right? Here's the thing, is that the thing is a rock, right? The thing is a big rock, a boulder, right? But the boulder is a person. We call that 4. Fantastic 4. Here's the thing about the thing, okay? The thing can really do whatever the thing does whenever the thing wants to do it, okay? My ability to talk about the thing is as much as I can think about how the thing does the thing, what the thing does, okay? What is Blood yapping about? I don't know, okay? I have no clue. Okay, why are you commenting in my comments about what I'm yapping about when you're watching my video? It doesn't make sense. But anyway, so I posted some shorts on the YouTube, and I felt pretty proud because they got some likes. You know, some people saw the shorts and they liked the shorts. Some people just saw the shorts and then said, "What is this dude doing?" And then just swiped away. And I was like, "What the hell? Why didn't you like it? Why didn't you give it some attention and validation?" That's why it was posted, obviously. No, not really, but I mean, a little bit, right? A little bit. But anyways, so I was really proud that I made the shorts and I uploaded the shorts. I scheduled the shorts. I still have a lot more work to do, you know, and that's something that excites me, you know. Now it's like now instead of just having the gym to do, I get the YouTube to do, you know what I mean? I get to go make some great videos of me doing whatever the hell I'm doing, you know what I mean? Don't know what that dance move was. Was it dance move or I don't know. I didn't even set a timer. I'm just sitting here talking. I feel it. I mean, when I looked down at my clock previously, it said 11:59. Now it says 12 o'clock. So it only has to have been 30 minutes to about a minute. Wait, 30 seconds to about a minute. You know what I'm saying? But let's hit this next set, and you can stop distracting me, and life's going to be better because of that. Don't you agree? Okay, anyways. Oh, I feel the mind muscle connection. There we go. Sure. That shit's. My stomach hurts. I'm not gonna lie. I ate sushi today, and my stomach does not feel good right now. It doesn't even hurt that bad. I just feel like it's digesting. It could be the protein bar I ate and not the sushi as well. All right, I think that's it. That's the sets. I mean, not the set. That's the first drop that we got to do. We've hit the dropping points. Why is Spotify from DJ playing Fleetwood Mac right now? I mean, I appreciate the vibes, but this is kind of a weird time to be. I'm just gonna lock in. I've been on my knees like that. I don't know. I'm getting gravity. Check. Nope. That's it. That's the feeling. Wait. This isn't even a rear delt fly. This is a face pull. I was supposed to be doing a whole different exercise. You know what? We're already here. I mean, I get it hits the rear delts, but this is just not what I was supposed to be doing. Okay, we'll do one more drop set. Stop yelling at me. I heard you. We're gonna finish the drop set. Oh, that set looks weak. Shut up, random person. Really, it's just the voices in my head. I'm going insane. Honestly, so something happened in my life. Okay, by the way, we're done with that set. I'm gonna set a timer. Yeah, what the hell is Spotify doing? It's playing Landslide Mac. I mean, it's playing Landslide by Fleetwood Mac. That's kind of like, what are we doing? This is a weird time to be listening to Landslide by Fleetwood Mac. We have, now it's gonna play Love, Love, Love by Donny Hathaway. Who is Donny Hathaway? It's fine. It's fine. I don't care. Anyways, something happened in my life, personal life, and I felt like, oh, I messed up. I'm a bad person, right? Now, I might be, I might have done something wrong. That's possible. But I talked about the situation with my coworker, and I was like, okay, I think yes, I did do something wrong, right? But then I thought about it, and I was like, then I was beating myself up about it, and like, oh, not only was it wrong, but now you're a shitty, terrible, worst human being you could ever be. And I started really like taking myself a couple of pegs down in my own head. And then I talked about it with my coworker, and they were like, yeah, you're probably beating yourself up a little bit. And I'm like, well, thanks for giving me a more objective view on the situation. I mean, objective, I fed them the information for them to judge me off of. So I'm aware of that. I could be feeding them false information on accident, therefore making myself look better in their eyes, therefore looking to validate how I thought, therefore continuing to be a bad person. I'm aware that that is a possibility. I'm not saying that is a possibility. I'm just saying I'm aware that that is a possibility. But I think talking to people outside of your head and trying to get some outside perspective is a good thing to do in order to, I don't know. I'm not a scientist. Stop asking me questions about human behavior. I don't know anything about why people do what they do or what is good or not. Okay. I'm not a scientist. I have no clue. These are just thoughts that I have in my head, and now you're listening to them. Okay. I'm taking a really powerful, bro, Donna Hathaway. I mean, Donny Hathaway is killing this. Y'all ever heard this man before? Look at him. Can y'all see that? Donny Hathaway? He's killing it right now. I mess with this. I like this. Yeah. Love, Love, Love by Donny Hathaway. It's got a little bit of groove to it, if you know what I'm saying. A little bit of, I can hit a little mean two-step to this, you know what I'm saying? Like that? Like that? Like that? You like it? You know, I'm a kind of odd guy, and I know that, you know. That's why I figured maybe I should put my oddness on the internet and people might vibe with that. Oh, damn! I think we gotta hit our set. I gotta stop yapping. All right, we'll come back to that thought after. Don't let me forget that. I'll tell you about it after. It's really fun watching myself back later on and editing these clips. It's really interesting how my brain works, and I get to like watch it from a third person perspective of like how I think and how I act. I really kind of like. I really like it. I think it's fun. I think it's a good time. That's a solid rep right there. Ooh, that's good. See, when you're doing this and you feel your shoulders move first, that's a good starting point. Now we start using our arms to cheat the rep a little bit. Um, Guys, this shirt looks pretty tight on me, and in a way that like my chest is popping out crazily, crazy style, you might say. Guys, we're still mid set. I don't know why I'm yapping like this. Hold on. Then you'll lock in. Okay, I feel like if I'm zoning out mid set, the set is over. If I start zoning out mid set, we probably are locked out, and we need to get out of the set so we can lock back in for the next set. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to finish my thought that I was going to say before I was interrupted by that rude set. I think the internet is full of sick people. Right? Not even the internet. I think the world is full of sick people, and they're very mentally ill. But now all these sick, mentally ill people have been armed with a camera, and they are just going ham, okay? I haven't had TikTok or Instagram for like 2 to 3 years. Like consistent, like, yeah, I've downloaded them like once, maybe like twice for like a day or two, right? I like, for some reason, was just like, all right, let me download Instagram. I'm going to see what's up. I'm going to just have it for a little bit. I'm going to see like how I feel about having it on my phone. Am I going to be too addicted? Like, can I get off Instagram, or am I going to be like it's going to be unhealthy for me, you know? And I'm on Instagram, I'm scrolling, and like now I'm like really kind of on it for a moment. And you know, the algorithm is me, right? Like it's, you know, maybe I'm a sick person. I don't know, right? But I'm seeing all the other people on the internet, and they're just giving unfiltered, out of pocket, like wild thoughts, just letting them free, cracking out straight on the internet, and for everyone to see. And they're doing like the size of people's personalities that is getting amplified in the craziest way. Harming people with a camera and the right to post is insane. And you know what? I'm all about it. I think it's great. I think the unfilteredness of people being themselves in every aspect, and not just the niceties, the good parts of themselves, and posting all parts of themselves. I think it's hilarious. I think it's a good time, and I think it's created a new dynamic in the world, which I think we're all starting to enjoy. We like live streamers, we like YouTubers, we like people who are on the internet. I mean, the internet's all we've been raving about for the past couple of years. It's pretty great. We like it. But now, because before you used to be like TV, television, right? In that case, we have more clean touch. Now just Joe Schmo on the internet can just start posting about how this person at Taco Bell came up in his face and just spit in his taco and then threw it on the ground and then ran out. And he just posts how he feels it, crashes out about it. And I'm sitting here like, that's hilarious because he's getting pissed off about this thing that happened to him. And I get to enjoy that because he crashed out on the internet. So yeah, that was my thought about Instagram Reels. It's unhinged and I like it. It's unhinged and I like it. Okay. So the next set I have is, because we did 3 sets here, right? Did we do 3 sets here? I don't know. Yeah, but also guys, look at this. They played Right Down the Line by Jerry Rafferty. I don't know what DJ on Spotify has been up to recently, but he's cooking right now. He's absolutely cooking with this. I don't know who this guy is, but I mess with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, my music taste would not be expanded if DJ on Spotify didn't put me on like that. You know what I'm saying? So we got lap pull downs next. Not a big fan of moving my camera 4 feet that way, but that's what we're gonna do. This is the spot, this is the angle, this is what we're gonna do, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lock in and grab a bar. What are we at? Damn, boys, we only got 33 minutes left in this video. We need to lock in, you know what I'm saying? We need to lock in for real. Alright, this feels like a little bit close of a grip, but I don't know. Why not switch it up a little bit? Why not try the closer grip on the lat pull down? You know what I mean? Is it gonna hurt my gains? No. I mean, I guess it might, but I'm not worried about all that. I'm gonna hit this thing hard as hell, eat some protein after, muscle usually grows. That's been my experience, you know? If I work hard, I put some, I don't know, I do whatever I gotta do. Muscle usually grows for me after I hit things hard. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let's go a little bit heavier too. Let's go to 180. 180 is pretty chill. There we go. We can drop that set down, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it heavy. Let's keep it heavy, you know what I'm saying? Keep it a little heavy hearted and get the weight started. All right. All right. Drop it again. Guys, is this optimal? Is doing drop sets optimal? Tell me in the comments if this is optimal. Does this look optimal to you? I don't know if it's optimal, but it feels optimal. All right. And so now instead of keeping it heavy, we're going to drop it 2 so I can get volume. I don't know. It feels right to me. All right. So I had a thought. What if this shirt, right? Because this shirt feels tight to me. It feels tight. It looks a little tight. What if, because I'm in here gassing myself up, the shirt looks great, fantastic. I mean, it looks small, but it fits like this because my muscles have gotten so big. That's what my ego says, right? But in reality, maybe the shirt has just shrunken over time, okay? Maybe the shirt has shrunk little by 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 little, equaling a shirt that is tight. Could it be both? That is possible. I don't know, sometimes people say they have like body dysmorphia I don't personally understand that. Oh, wait, that's right. Yeah, maybe I just don't have that problem. That's okay. I don't need to like adopt that problem. I don't think there's anything wrong with liking the way how I look. But you know what the truth is? I do sometimes not like the way I look, right? Because I just said something and I'm going to contradict it because I feel like that's makes sense to me. Anyways, before I made this video, I was thinking about like, oh no, Cedric, you can't make a video. Your face isn't shaved, or your hair isn't twisted, or look at your nails are long. These are all things I hate, by the way. You know, it's like I'm like, oh, these are great things. But I worked a double today. I worked yesterday. I work tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. So like, give myself some grace. I got to get this done, and I don't have to be perfect just to try and be on camera, be taking a picture of. You know, if you reference back to Perfect Crooked Smile by J. Cole, he said, you don't got to be picture perfect to be worth the picture. That's not the exact bar / lyric, but it's that, you know, it doesn't matter how you look. You don't have to be perfect to be worth putting on camera. And that's something that I'm going to put in practice today by showing up as I am. Now, granted, I don't know what we're granting, but we're going to grant it. Granted, let's change the subject because, like, why would I need to stay on the same subject? You know what I mean? Creatine, I like to talk about it. I've been taking creatine a lot recently. If you're not taking the creatine, what are you doing? You're missing out on free gains. Those gains could just be gotten because you go and get them. So the more that you get that creatine in you, the more you got the creatine, the more that you'll get, because the more that you put in when you go and get it at the gym, you will have gotten more gains by getting the things that you need to get. You understand what I'm saying? So take your creatine. You know what I'm saying? It's important. It's for you. And on top of that, creatine has studies shown that help your actual brain. You know, it's not even just about your muscles. Muscles are great and all, but you know what else is in muscle? Your brain. The thing that you rot on all day, and you sit there scrolling on Instagram Reels, scrolling on YouTube Shorts, and that's how you ended up watching this video. The thing that you rot away could benefit from creatine. You know those times when you're like tired and you're like don't want to do anything late in the day? Well, creatine actually kind of acts the same as that acts in your muscles, where it's like in the last 1 to 2 reps, and that last couple hours when you need to get something done, when you take that creatine, it's going to help you go a little bit further to get more done in your life. Now, am I a scientist? No. Do I know what I'm talking about? I mean, I think I do, right? But this isn't verified information. Don't just trust some random dude who tells you about creatine, right? To take some random white powder substance that you can buy at Walmart. When I say it like that, sounds terrible. But do your own research, right? I'm not here to, okay. I'm here to work out. That's what I'm here to do. So stop distracting me so I can hit my side. Thank you. Okay. It's dead ass playing reggae. It's dead ass playing Bob Marley in my ears right now. I'm going to add it to my playlist because it's a good song, but right now is not the time to be listening to this. I don't know. It's kind of nice though, so I'm going to leave it on. I was getting mad at it, but the longer that it stays on, the more I'm like, what kind of vibe? Okay, stop distracting me. Holy shit.
My business is
All right. Touch it. song kind of makes me sad.
Get the kilos to get the books here, though. If you are not believing, you can talk about it from one understanding.
All right. Damn. Bob Marley was speaking so fast.
And
And I feel like I should say something like that means something to you. I feel like I should say something that matters, you know? Like, I don't know. Go hug somebody if you have somebody to hug. Go love the people that matter in your life. You know, I was thinking about my friends and how I'm going to get to spend some time with them here in the near future on the holiday Christmas time. I appreciate that so much because without friends, without family, what do we really have? What really matters to us? Nothing, okay? I can have all the money in the world, and those are just things. Things don't love me, right? Now, I like a lot of things. Let's not get this twisted, okay? But the people in your lives are what matter. They will make the things worth trying to get, right? I want to get this thing so I can have a good life so I can hang out with my family in a better circumstance. Personally, that sounds fantastic to me. That's what the whole point of all this is. That's why I do this. That's why I do that. That's why I do anything I do. So I can have a good life for me and mine. And you know, and that's on the self at the end of it, right? On the other side of it, the more that I make you understand that you should do things for yourself to make yourself better so that way you can have a good life, so that you can have more time with your friends and family that is more well spent in a way that you can appreciate. And like, and if I can make you understand that a little bit and you go and do something good in your life, and not only am I making my life better, I'm making your life better, which makes everyone's lives better. Because if me and you decide to make our lives better, everyone else's lives is a tiny bit better. Because I'm not as much of an asshole to spend time around because I work on myself. I try to be better myself. At least that's what I strive to do, you know? An asshole I strive to be a good person, really. That's what I'm sorry. But I think I said something important. I don't know. Did I? I don't know. I'm going to clip this up and I'll put it up and see what you say about it. Maybe you say nothing about it. Maybe you like the way that I said what I said, and so you wanted to keep watching what I said another time, so you subscribed, you liked it, and you came back for another time. You hit a follow. You hit a little bit of this, hit a little bit of that. You liked what I did, you know what I mean? Like what I said, you know? You're here to support the journey that I'm on, you know? I'm on a journey of self-discovery, really. You know what I mean? I'm here yapping to a lens, straight eye contact in this, right? I really philosophizing about what's going on in my own life and what's going on in your life and what's going on, everything in between. Like when you make a peanut butter and jelly, it's not just a peanut butter, it's just not just a jelly, it's a peanut butter and jelly that combine to make a beautiful thing that you can eat and that will nourish your body in a way that you would appreciate. Or maybe don't appreciate because that shit might put on a little bit of fat. But that's just a little bit more you to love if you want to look at it that way. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that. Yeah, buddy. Oh. Yo, Justin Bieber's kind of lit. Justin Bieber's kind of lit. We got the same birthday. If y'all didn't know that, now you know. So tell me happy birthday. And my dance moves are not hitting. I be hitting some of this, some of that, but like, it's still worth the move to dance it. You know what I'm saying? Who cares if it's good? I mean, I guess I care, but it doesn't matter that much. Was that a good set? I think it was a good set. My back feels like it was a good set, so I'm gonna trust his opinion on that set. Let's see though. What's next? How many sets did I just hit? I think that was my third set, so we're gonna move on. Because if it's just my second set, that sucks, but it's still sufficient enough to get a good workout in. So, all right, time to log back in. I took like two to 3 minutes, zoned out. I don't know, Callie Uchis, or that's not her name. Callie Uchis and Tyler the Creator started yapping in a song, and I just kind of zoned out. Their voices are angelic together. What can I say? But it's time to hit some barbell rows. Can I? Oh, you can see me. I can see me in the camera. It's just kind of far away. All right, let's lock in. We're starting with 45 for the barbell rows. I want to go heavier, but damn, this bar feels good. What is this? Feels good as hell. Oh, wow. All right. Let's give it 10 seconds. All right. All right. I think that's it. I think we'll give another 10 seconds. See if we can extract a little more juice out of this set. I don't know. Yeah, okay. All right, that's it. That's all it's got. One thing. Here, let me step closer. I can't even see myself. One thing I noticed. Damn it. Okay, what I was trying to say. One thing I noticed. I don't even know what I was trying to say now. I done changed up the camera and forgot what I was going to say. Oh, one thing I noticed about me making these videos, and when I go back to watch them and edit them, is that as the video goes on, my cognitive starts to decline. Like, my yap ability seems to go down a little bit. Am I wrong or right? I don't know, but it feels like... Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that, like, my ability to understand my yapping definitely goes down a bit. Can y'all see this? I don't know. I'm going to hit my set like this, and if y'all can't, if it's a bad angle and y'all can't see it, like, it is what it is, and like, I can't be mad at it. I mean, I can be, but like, who cares? My back is tired. My back's got no more juice left in it, I'm not gonna lie. I got nothing to say. You know, I can see how live streaming could be a little bit hard if you're, but I feel like if you're like reacting to something, if there's something literally happening in front of you, like, yeah, I can yap about this, that, and the other if there's something going on, but like when it's just straight me, just me on camera, it's kind of hard to like be talking about nothing for something for no reason. but it's not for no reason. It's for the fact of making an entertaining video. What am I, an entertainer? So what is my name, Cedric or something? That's insane. I'm not an entertainer. Like, but I've heard bad things about Cedric the Entertainer, the actual person. That's not me. I mean, I'm an entertainer. My name is Cedric, but that's a separate thing, okay? I mean, like the other guy named Cedric the Entertainer. He's like a comedian or something. I don't know these bad things, but I heard Cat Williams speak negatively about him, and I look highly upon Cat Williams. Cat Williams has some respect for me. Like, he's not like on a pedestal, like, you know, he's a person like everybody else. But Cat Williams specifically has this amount of much respect for. I had this much respect for Cat Williams. Y'all ever seen that Tupac clip where he goes, "I have this much respect for women," and he goes, you know, he says the thing about women, and then he's like, "You need to be bragging these hoes," and I'm like, whoa, the switch up here is insane. It's valid, but it's insane. Like, how did he get to this point? Probably heartbroken over a number of times. It's an understandable crash out at some point, really. I really understand it. Ah. Ah. All right. That's my last set. That is my last set that we're gonna do on camera today. I had a great time recording this video. I hope you had a great time recording this video. And most of all, I hope you see this video, because my mic here could not be picking up the sound right now. And that would ruin literally everything if you all couldn't hear what I was saying. So I'm going to go finish the rest of my workout off camera, because we are out of memory card here. And it's probably been like an hour or so, so it's probably a good video. Probably a good time. But if you enjoyed, you know, like it up, follow it up, wherever you see this at. You might see it somewhere else. Maybe I might post it on my TikTok. I might do that. Probably not, because I haven't hit my goal of hitting 10 videos on YouTube. Once I hit 10 videos on YouTube, I'm going everywhere. I'm going all over all the socials. But as of right now, we're going to stay right here on YouTube, where it's safe sound, and I love it here. I love it here, so I'm going to keep staying here. I'm going to keep playing this game until I can play it consistently, if you know what I'm saying. But anyways, if you had a good time watching this video, you know, leave a like, subscribe, all the good things, and I'll catch you later, and we'll have a good time then. Peace.